Egypt started, then the Arab world will have it in Yemen, in Syria, in Tunisia, and Libya. The way it has moved now, if the political Islam is already been a preemptive or a stillborn kind of a political era, it has to be come out now. Everybody would have been much more happier to see that Egypt is strong, but the Gulf state themselves, they are also not supportive of the Muslim Brotherhood in their own territories.
I have to interrupt you here. We're completely out of time. I'll give the last word to Professor Pasha. How do you see the road ahead for Egypt now?
Well, the road ahead as far as Ikhwan al-Muslimin is concerned, that will be contained. The military's agenda is going to be fulfilled, and they will be branded as terrorists, propagating violence, and like the past 60 years, if that is the correct record, it is going to be repeated within Egypt. And that will be isolated, and it will be depicted as anti-people.
And what about the so-called Arab Spring that began a couple of years ago?
Number two, it is a clear message for the government in Turkey that the military can intervene there and dislodge the Islamist government. Number two, it can also mean a meaning for the Hezbollah, that you are an armed group, you can also be dislodged. And it's a message for Hamas also that you can, your links can be cut with other Islamist group. And it's a clear message to Iran also that your number is also in the making. So all put together, it is a setback for in Sudan or in other places, as I mentioned, that there is a powerful force, that is the military, which can, and if necessary, that will be used to curb its growing influence. And it is also a message to the Saudis who have become emboldened that the Al-Qaeda and other groups which are rising in Yemen and in Al-Maghrib and Arabian Peninsula, those also need to be curbed in all of these factors. So political Islam is taking a backseat at the moment, but in the long run, they have their tentacles all over the country.
Okay, well, we have to leave it at that. On that note, it's time for me to wrap up the discussion here. Clearly, Egypt's many wounds are going to take a lot of time to heal. I'd like to thank all my guests for coming to the studios. It was a pleasure having you all here. That's it for now in this edition of Insight. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.